This world where the stakes have never been higher. One firefighter
Did you just
refuses
fart?
to grow up.
I'm the guy they call when they run out of actual firefighters. Don't worry, I'm certified, sort of.
Are you kidding me right now?
And he pointed to what turned out to be the entrance to Building 7's lobby. He said, go in there, take a break. These battalion chiefs come in through the revolving doors. There was 3 of them. They had the white helmets. I didn't get any IDs off them. But as soon as they stepped inside, what stepped in behind them were these 2 people in black with black ski masks on and Uzis. And the Uzis were, hanging off their necks. And I don't know what they were or who they were, but the battalion chiefs started yelling at us, right, ordering us to get out of this building, get out of this building. They're going to pull the building. Everybody out now. And they ordered us back out.
But I try and get back into 7 World Trade, and I go in there, and there's a guy at the bottom of the escalators with a long arm or machine gun, and he goes, "You can't come back in here." So I properly identify myself. I'm a sergeant from NYPD. Going on, he goes, "I don't care who you are. You're not coming back in the building." And I have this little 5-shot pea shooter. Am I going to really argue a guy with a machine gun? I'm not.
We then walked towards 7 World Trade, which indeed had a number of fires on various floors. We arrive at 7, and there were 2 paramilitarily clad men with black rifles, sunglasses. And as we approached the entrance, they closed ranks and said, one of them said, "This building has been secured," which is odd because in my experience in the FDNY, anybody preventing access to the fire department in the event of a fire, that's a criminal act. The chief and I were not in a position to argue the point, given the inequality in weaponry present. I was further than I was from when the North Tower went, when 7 let go as well, and was also similar with, although not as loud because I was further away, a series of concussive explosions.
Saw Building 7 come down, and it was a controlled demolition, a classic controlled demolition.
That building had no reason to come down. There's no history of a high-rise fire in a fireproof resulting in failure of the building because the building is, in New York City parlance, a Class 1, which is a single word, fireproof.
I demand to know, as should everyone, especially the media, why important testimony made that day from over 150 police, firefighters, and first responders regarding explosions wasn't included in the commission report, nor investigated further.
There was a secondary explosion, probably a device either planted before or on the aircraft that did not explode until an hour later.
Floor by floor, instead of popping out.
It was if they had detonated. If they were planned to take down a building. Boom, 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 boom.
Airway. There was a heavy-duty explosion.
The whole building just collapsed on us inside the lobby.
Was that a secondary explosion?
Yes, it was.
That was the...
You want to call your mother or something?
Right now. Get back.
5 minutes and the elevators exploded on us. Yeah, we said something's wrong, yeah. I mean, the plane hit up on the 80th floor. I mean, in 5 minutes, all of a sudden now the elevators are exploding on the first level of the lobby.
And it's the first thing I think of when I get up in the morning, and it's the last thing at night before I go to bed. I lost Tommy O'Hagan, Kenny Kumpel, and Bruce Van Hines that day.
343 firefighters, including 3 of my good friends, Thomas Hetzel, Bobby Evans, and Mike Kiefer, perished that day. And these were some of the best and the bravest people in the world. And they, along with the rest of those who were murdered and died horrible deaths, deserve justice.
And then there's this guy, a foreign military officer wandering around Ground Zero, predicting the imminent collapse of Building 7.
It's going to collapse. Nothing information. Building's going to collapse. Nothing information. Building's going to collapse. Nothing information.
We have some claims. Just stay quiet and you'll be okay. We're returning to the airport.